Ready? Yes, you're ready. Go. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hello, source, followers, friends, rowers, and rosebuds. How are you this lovely Tuesday evening? My name is Sora Lauren T. Bates. I am life member number 1704, and we are here today with personal chef, caterer, my friend, mentee, all of that, little sister since forever, personal chef, caterer, Shari Show. Yay! Round of applause, round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us today. So we sent out in celebration of Founders Day, given that Thanksgiving is fastly approaching as well, we are going to be doing some leftover remixes. Basically, we're taking things that you're gonna have after you eat all your turkey and your ham and ribs and chicken or whatever, if that's what your family does, I don't know, shrimp and lobster if you're in the South or somewhere where you can get that at a cheaper price than you can in Michigan. And we're gonna remix those things and turn them into new dishes. So we are ready to get started. The recipes were sent out in email and they can also be found on the sorority website, or you can see me an email, reach out. They're on the Central Region Instagram page as well. That was posted a couple of days ago with all the recipes. So welcome, Shari.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. So first we are going to start off with what are we starting with? Mashed potato?
We are doing the cranberry meatballs.
Oh, cranberry meatballs. Sorry. We're starting with the cranberry meatballs. And I am going to give it up to Shari and she's going to lead the way and I'll interject if I need to. Here we go.
Hello, lovely ladies. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Lauren, for having me. I appreciate it. I can go on and on with how appreciative I am, but let's get cooking because you ladies are here to see that. We are going to make cranberry meatballs today. We're going to start off with we're just going to hop into it. We're going to get a pound of ground beef, whatever kind of ground beef that you like. I prefer sirloin. It is a healthier cut. I got grass-fed meat. Use ground chuck, use any other type of ground something. I'm not judging. It's all food. We all got to eat. So,
or you can do impossible meat because that also works well as a substitute. For all you vegans out there, Anisha, I hope you're watching.
So we're going to make meatballs in a large bowl. We're going to combine the beef with egg, panko, garlic, and chives. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to break the egg. That way we break it first only because we want to make sure we don't get any eggshells into our meatballs. Nope. Nothing worse than biting into a meatball and crunching on an eggshell. So we have no shells. We're going to lightly beat our eggs. And now we're going to add the ground beef. I pre-measured the panko, breadcrumbs. You can use any other type of breadcrumbs. Panko just seems to be the most popular, maybe has the best publicity in the restaurant world, in the recipe world, but you can use other types of breadcrumbs too. So no judgment again with what we're trying to do.
If you want to add a little flavor, use Italian breadcrumbs because it gives it more seasoning. Because it's already made, the seasoning is already in the Italian breadcrumbs. I like Italian breadcrumbs over panko. That's just my personal preference.
And we are going to use two.
She added some garlic and some chives.
And we're going to season with salt and pepper, just because salt is an enhancement. So we don't add it first, we can add it as one of the last things to enhance the flavors we already have going on. The garlic, the onion flavor imparted by the chives, the meatiness from the actual ground beef. And then we're going to mix everything together.
You know what? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we're mixing.
I wish there was somebody would invent smell-o-vision. All of my super smart swords that are engineers, could somebody invent smell-o-vision? Because if you could smell this, how good it smells with fresh ingredients like garlic and parsley, it smells amazing. I'm just saying, it's really good.
I have a cheat for perfect meatballs.
Okay.
I like to use tools. So I like to use a scoop. I'm going to scoop it in there flat, kind of like this. Get all the extra off. Even if you don't, no big deal. Kind of make it flat. Scoop, roll it. Roll it gently. Don't flatten it. Roll it gently, and that'll give you that perfect meatball texture.
See, I don't make meatballs because I don't like eat them like that, but that is a good tip for all of us home cooks out there. If you eat meatballs and you do spaghetti and meatballs, or have meatballs at a baby shower.
Meatballs are a good appetizer. They're really popular.
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just, I don't make them. Swedish meatballs, whatever. They're yummy, but that's not something that I cook. But it's a lot of inductions coming up. So you might want to try some of these for your inductions that are coming up. I heard it's like a lot of new stores coming, like over 1,000. I'm just saying. If y'all was at the meeting, y'all would know because First Grade said it. I'm just saying. That's how we rolling nowadays. Still in the pandemic.
That's major, actually. That's 1,000 new members. Yeah, that's really exciting. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations! That is huge. 1,000 new members. Just through this big pandemic.
Y'all thriving. It might be some people coming in at Pine New. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pine New. That's the home team, Oakland University. Whoop whoop.
I'm not a sorority sister, but Tiny does hold a special place in my heart. Thank you so much.
I'm working on it. So let me give you a little backstory while Shari was rolling these meatballs. We met in high school. I was Shari's high school senior buddy. She was my freshman buddy. I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am, but I've been out of high school for a minute. And we have been friends ever since. If you ever are in the Metro Detroit area and you happen to catch it when she is doing one of these pop-ups that she does, thank me later because, the food is always super, super amazing. And it's always like really good portions, and it's like new recipes, sometimes stuff I never heard of. And I'd be like, Shari, where you come up with that? She's like, I thought about it and I thought it would taste good. And then you'd be like, boom, it was good. So treat yourself. That's all I'm saying, because she out here being a personal chef to some professional people, and next thing you know, I ain't gonna be able to get her on the phone no more. She's like, I'm so busy, I can't talk to you, Lauren. I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do?
So I can wash my hands.
Yeah, I know I got to see on the cooking shows all the time where people just be cooking and they taste it and then they don't wash their hands and then they just be tasting with the same spoon over and over again. We're not doing that today. So this smells like really, really amazing, and it just smells really good. So she's about to.
We are going to make the sauce. So we're
make
going
the sauce.
Whisk together the barbecue sauce. Sorry, pre-measured 1 cup. This
barbecue.
Is going to be separate. So I'm just going to set this to the side.
Boom. Here. That means assistant. If y'all don't know what a shoe step is, I watch Food Network a lot. So
listen, food costs are expensive.
Yes.
We are going to scrape.
That barbecue smells really good.
I got a cherry barbecue sauce. Michigan, I know this is the central region, but I have to represent Michigan.
Hello.
Michigan is known for our apples and for our cherries. So why not get a cherry barbecue sauce? Fun. Flavors on flavors. Cherry, cranberry, meat. Let's win.
I'm here for leader for Michigan. Shout out to Oakland. Because I don't care about the University of Michigan. Shout out Iota Side, I love y'all. And Michigan State, GQ, I love y'all too. But, I'm a Grizzly, not a Spartan. So I don't care about either one of those places. I just don't. But I love them though. My mom is a Spartan. My brother is a Wolverine. If that helps anything, I don't really know. But it's all gravy. So what are we doing now?
We are mixing these together, but I kind of want to mash it together. I think that would be a better way to utilize and incorporate.
I like to mash stuff.
So actually, can you mash it?
Yeah.
I got just a regular schmegular potato masher. Almost in any kitchen you can find it. Lauren's gonna make that nice and smooth for me. And what I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna put a tablespoon or so of olive oil in this non-stick pan.
Non-stick pan.
We need a little extra. So pardon me, my dear. I'm gonna get that going while you're taking and talking to your sorority sisters. I'll get the heat going with this and get those meatballs into the pan.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm wearing today, just because I feel the need to do so. So on my lips, because I don't have a lot of makeup today. If y'all watch the Captivating Conversations, which get posted every other Thursday, there will be a new episode posted this Thursday with our Central Region Tamioka or Debbie Wilburn. But on my lips, I'm wearing Low Key, which is by The Lip Bar, which is a homegrown Detroit business. Shout out to Melissa Butler. She's a Delta, but we love her anyway. And then I'm just wearing some pearls that I found on Amazon because, you know, we all need to wear our pearls. And my earrings are Diva Star. Shout out to Sora Melody Powell. I miss you already. And then my sweatshirt is Perry Envy. Shout out to Simiak Sanusi. She is from Gamma Omega, Also Sweet, Also Fine. Gamma Omega is one of a kind. That's Michigan State. And her business, Perry Envy, you can get custom made items from her. She has really nice t-shirts and sweatshirts and pins and hats. And she's coming out with a new jacket. I saw a preview of it. She sent it to my number 2. And when I say I was a little jealous because, you know, my number 2 is, she's a little tiny person, so she can fit all the clothes really nice. Shout out to Tashara Lawson, Southwestern region, NEF chair. Okay, I'm moving.
I love Tashara too. So. And anything to say something good about her, I'm for it. Well, ladies, I'm back just in case you want to see me.
This is about you. It's not about me. They see enough of me as it is.
It's about y'all though. Like they need to get all of this because that's fabulous.
99 on Friday.
So we have our meatballs here. I threw a little extra seasoning because recipes, let's just be real. They don't give me enough salt and enough pepper and enough salt. So I'm sure you didn't get enough salt, pepper, and salt. So what I did was I used about 3 shakes, 3 turns, 1, 2, 3 on my meat. 1, 2, 3. You use as much or as little as your diet and your lifestyle allows and your taste buds allow. I also threw a little bit of fine powdered garlic powder. That brings everything together more for me. So I know that Lauren was looking for a more flavorful breadcrumb. I knew I was going to add it toward the end just because I can't help myself. No matter what the recipe is, that's like my holy trinity. But you know, we have to at least give you something that you can tangibly write down. So now I'm sure I got my olive oil in the pan,
nice and hot.
Nice and hot. You can hear it. So
hear it popping.
When you cook, you engage all of your senses, your sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of taste, everything. So it smells hot. It feels hot. It sounds hot.
It is hot.
Wait, what's gonna happen? Oh, it's hot.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
We're gonna put all of these meatballs down in the pan so it can evenly cook, and we're just gonna brown each side. Our sauce is made, and we're doing pretty good. Got these going.
Ooh. It's gonna be yummy.
And while I realize that everyone does not have the same level of culinary skill, one really cool thing to help me that's tangible for everyone is set a timer. If you know that cooking isn't necessarily your thing, or that you could be absent-minded or you have a lot of distractions, Thank you.
You're welcome.
A good thing to do is to set an alarm. I do it. And it's super, super duper helpful. So what we're doing, we're cooking each side. We're making sure that we sear in and lock in that flavor because, no one likes gray meat. No one likes our colorful meat. Let's just keep it real. And this is a great way to sear in that salt, that pepper, that garlic, and the flavorfulness of the grass-fed beef. We have our wonderful cranberry barbecue sauce to the side, which we'll use in a little bit.
Yep.
We're gonna keep going and transition over to our next recipe, which is our loaded mashed potato. What do you would you mind passing me the recipe too? All right. Okay. What's next on? So we got the potatoes.
Yep.
What's next on there? This. We have the bacon. I need the bacon. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Today. So we know the bacon is optional, no judgment. Again, that's what I'm all about. No judgment. We all gotta eat. So if you want bacon, great. If you don't, no problem. No fuss, no muss.
No big deal.
Most of us are gonna have some leftover potatoes. These potatoes were made today. Overnight, not a big deal. What we're basically going to do, let me turn down these. I don't want to burn and embarrass myself in front of y'all, so give me 1 second. Oh yeah, let me turn these because 2 minutes, I'm 11 seconds away from it. Let me turn my meatballs before I get into the other recipe because, again, I'm not going to embarrass myself on the YouTube.
It smells amazing. I just want to say that again. It smells really, really good. So let me tell y'all something else about Sherry while she is turning the meatballs over. So she's a wife and a mom of 5 children, and all of her kids are awesome sauce. And she started doing her catering seriously, what was it, 8-9 years ago? 8-9 years ago. And she makes really good Jamaican rum cake because she's part Jamaican. I'm just saying it's delicious. I've had several over the years. And I'm just like super proud of her because she's definitely come a long way in her career. And it just makes me happy to see people that I have mentored along the way become successful. So that's just what it is. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next thing before I get all mushy and stuff because y'all know I don't do that.
Well, getting back to the meatballs, I want to add the sauce because let me just show you. Our meatballs are looking pretty good. We are actually brown on more than one side. That's kind of why I've been fussing around, just because, a recipe is a mere suggestion and a guideline, but you have to be able to use a little discernment, a little bit of life skills, a little bit of experience in order to make it truly yours. So in order to truly make it mine, I'm going to do my thing and add the pepper chili sauce to the mix. So we have this wonderful sauce that's going to incorporate a lot more flavor into our meatballs. Oh,
are y'all ready for Founders Day? I am. 99 on Friday. I'm gonna be out of town for Founders Day. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna be with some sorors though. I'm gonna be on the island. Hey, I'm not telling y'all which one yet. I'm not getting in trouble with nobody. But it's gonna be a good time and a lot of fun. I'm gonna be on the beach. I'm gonna be hot. It's gonna be 80 degrees, which is warmer than what it is in Michigan, but not as hot as it is in this kitchen right now. I'm just saying, it's a little warm. We had the oven on because we thought we needed that for something, but turns out we don't. So we turned it off, but it's still a little warm.
It's the flavor. So this is just gonna simmer. So I turned it down. It's not quite low. It's like medium low. So not medium, not low, but in between.
Mid low.
And we're just gonna lightly cover all the meatballs with this wonderful flavorful sweet but spicy sauce.
Looks so yummy.
And we're gonna let the middles basically cook. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure it's cooked all the way through because no one likes to bite into any type of meat product and it's not good.
Nope. Unless you're eating a steak and you like it rare,
That's different.
you know. But that's a different type of meat. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go there. Right now.
Not a meat.
It's not a
Not a chicken wing.
not a chicken wing.
Not a chicken.
Cook your chicken wings, people. Okay.
Not a chicken.
Not a chicken wing. If your chicken wings are not done, if it's bleeding when you bite into it, take it back to the restaurant you got it from, because that is not gonna work. And you will have to call. We're not doing that today.
No E. coli. No E. coli.
No E. coli.
So I got that going. We're gonna start working with the fried mashed potato balls. Step one, in a large bowl, we are going to combine mashed potatoes, 3 cups,
Boom.
bacon. It said 3 strips, but I put like 6. I mean,
You like more bacon, she like more bacon. I mean, what can you say? You know, it's nothing wrong with having more bacon. The choice is totally yours. However, you know, if you want more bacon, just add it. If you want less bacon, then take some away. If you don't want no bacon, use imitation bacon bits. I don't know. Kind of cheese that cheddar.
better. But
Cheddar makes everything better.
you know, I like the Wisconsin blend. So I know this is central.
Like with the big brick cheese.
Yeah, but I mean, you can cut it down and stuff. Like Wisconsin has really great cheddar cheese. They're known for their cheeses. So
They are.
I mean, I don't know where the central region is.
Wisconsin.
I'm gonna assume
Wisconsin is in there.
So
Wisconsin.
shout out to the shout out.
Shout out to Wisconsin.
Shout out to the shout
They
out.
they in the central region, you know, Kentucky, Ohio, you know, Ohio. Shout out to your mom. Sorry, your mom. I love you. Can't wait to set up with you at Centennial. I'm not gonna behave. I'm just telling you right now. I'm gonna be causing all the trouble. I invite you to join me.
So I know that I didn't put a quantity with the kosher salt and it's seasoned to taste. What I would like everyone to do is to be aware that bacon is going this. Okay, so you're using leftover mashed potatoes. I'm assuming that you have already used salt in your potatoes. So they're reasonably salted. That's 1. Bacon is salty. 2, kosher salt. Well, cheese. That's 3.
Salt.
And then kosher salt.
Don't
Go easy or wait until the end.
don't give yourself the pressure. Okay.
If you have the pressure, skip the kosher salt, please. I'm not a doctor.
Maybe some of the bacon. I don't know. You can.
I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna incorporate these ingredients as you get a word from your lovely sorority sister.
Do we need to crack these eggs?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You want me to whisk some eggs?
Yes.
I'm being a sous chef today, y'all. Can I use this one?
Yes. I'm gonna crack them here.
Okay. Boom.
And then you can do that. And then we're gonna actually roll our potato balls into that. So I'm still mixing in our mashed potatoes. Basically like a super loaded mashed potato. So if you just stop here, you win. If you want to take it up a notch, Chef Show style, we're gonna do all of this extra stuff.
Hello.
But this warm wins.
Boom. I whisk the eggs, y'all. I do that on a regular basis because I cook too. And people that been to my house know I throw down in the kitchen as well.
I want my invite now.
I'm just saying, you're always invited to my house. You can come whenever you want. You can bring your kids if you want. I might not have no food left after y'all leave, but you know.
I'm cool with that.
They can come too. I cook for the masses. It's okay. Have to have one of the boys drive you home. I do drink wine. I'm just saying.
Oh, you trying to feed my kids and me and give me liquor up? Girl, tell me when.
Oh, I'm just saying, you know, it's a party at my house. So we're doing a trick again with the scooper.
Yes.
Because it's easy to ball things up when you scoop them into something that's already circular.
Yes. Would you mind passing me one of the cold cookie sheets that you have there?
Cookie sheets.
Cookie pans, cookie sheets.
Is this one big enough?
Yes, I think that would be a better idea. Okay. Then we'll probably use this warm one. So literally scooping the loaded mashed potato balls. scooping them, leaving them flat because we're not done with them yet. So we don't have to make them perfect. Nope. Just get them out. This is like really good for a Friendsgiving. I would suggest this for a Friendsgiving for sure.
You know, and I was trying to decide if I was going to do Friendsgiving this year.
Save you some money and don't do it. Give them the leftovers.
You know, well, last year I did Friendsgiving before Thanksgiving actually, because we was in like, you know, a pandemic. We still here. And I had a few people over. Some people didn't want to come because of the pandemic, which I'm like, that's fine. But last year was just kind of ended up being a hard year because that was my grandpa's last Thanksgiving, and we didn't do like our normal family Thanksgiving, which I hope we can get back to this year. So for Thanksgiving, it was me and my mom, my grandparents, and my uncle. It was just 5 of us. Normally we'd be at my cousin's house and it'd be like
35.
So it may not be that many people this year, but you know, hopefully people are getting back to some normalcy. I hope that, you know, if you all are doing a Friendsgiving, maybe you'll try some of these recipes to impress your friends or family when they come over. Or maybe if you want to do some of these things instead of your traditional Thanksgiving food, you know, you can do that too. I'm just saying. You know, switch it up sometimes because as we have learned over this last year, life is short. So that's just where we are. So now what are we doing? We're gonna
Dredge
in the
ball in the eggs so that the panko sticks to it. So threw it in there. I recommend pouring it on top.
And don't roll it.
You can roll it a little bit, but once the egg kind of touches it, it does contaminate the panko, but it makes it clumpy and it doesn't make it as cute because you have egg all dredged through there. So if you can kind of be a little neatish, you can get
Neat-ish.
It's frying. It's
neatish.
Mashed potatoes and egg and breadcrumbs. So neatish. Okay. Don't sweat it. Lovely, lovely Lauren has turned on the heat. We're gonna lightly fry these up. We got a nice little sizzle going, so she did an awesome job getting that heated up for me.
Sous chef, I be doing this. I'm telling you, I'm on it. I am on it. I would just like to say hey to our syntactees. Hey, Madam Syntactees, and our Madam UCC and our Madam YSC. I hope you all are enjoying the recipes and or will enjoy the recipes if you try them at home. You know, you could just get us to Autumn. You know, I'm sure she would like it. That's our Syntactees daughter. Her name is Autumn, and she's very cute. She's like Charlotte. No, maybe a little bit older than Charlotte. Yeah, she's a baby. She's a baby. She's a baby.
I like babies. Well, clearly I have 5.
Yeah, you like them.
You can have a lot of kids and not. Okay, let me mind my business.
You could, but we don't do that here. We love our kids. Well, if I had any kids, I would love them, but I don't. I have lots of nieces and nephews though that I love a whole great deal.
And my kids.
I mean, your kids are included in the nieces and nephews, so I have a lot of them because I'm the cool auntie that I just pick the kids up, take them out, and then I return them home full of sugar. You're welcome.
I mean, I get it.
I gave you the day off, didn't I? That's what I did.
I guess that's what cool aunties do.
That's what we do.
That's what they do.
That's how we roll.
Oh, we can turn off the meatballs. That was our timer for that.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll do
10
that.
minutes of pepping up. I actually turned it all the way down to low just because I did, you know, burnt food ain't what it is. So
Just gonna baste these a little bit.
yes, please. Thank you, my lovely sous chef. And as you can see, cooking gets a little messy, so I'm just gonna finish rolling these potato balls because they're looking quite lovely in the pan. So I'm super excited. This is a really easy recipe to follow. You can jazz it up as much as you want. Potatoes are that kind of cool food that literally is a true testament to how good of a cook you are. You can bake it, you can fry it, you can boil it. Today we're dredging in an egg, throwing some breadcrumbs on it, and making something truly special.
Yes.
This is something quick that you can make. Some of the best meals, best appetizers come from the most humble ingredients.
Mhm.
And what's more humble than a potato and some egg and breadcrumbs? Like you
Nothing.
can't get any more humbler than that. Seriously.
Little salt, little pepper, we good to go. I'll take
Okay. Again, that whole hand washing thing. So forgive me, but I'm a human.
So we're gonna switch. So while she's washing her hands, we're waiting for the first batch of potato balls to come out of the fryer. So I would say they're starting to turn a little brown, but they're not done quite yet. So a tip with frying, in case you didn't know, anytime you're frying something, especially if you're deep frying, once it starts to float, that means that it's ready to come out. So you want to make sure that you're watching it, because if you let it stay too long, then guess what? You're gonna burn it.
Sorry.
So it looks really yummy, and it still smells really good in here. So once we get done with the second set, see?
Perfection.
Perfection, so pretty. And I really want to just take a fork and bite into it, but it's hot.
Oh, well, no.
And I don't want to burn my tongue because I do like to taste my food when I eat it. Silly me. Silly me. I like to taste my food when I eat it. So I'm gonna wait, because sometimes when you blow on stuff and that doesn't really do anything because your breath is hot, in case you didn't know. Your breath is still hot.
98 degrees.
I'm just
105 other people.
Those people need a Tic Tac. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little, we're gonna tidy up a little bit here. One thing you should always do too is clean as you go. This makes it easier for yourself as time goes on. Some of this past you guys.
Thank you, lovely.
No problem. But then we have more things to prepare. But for our next thing, we're actually going to be using a blender. So when we get ready to do that, we're going to have to do a little camera rotation because it's a smaller area that we're going into, and I'm not going to be on the camera, but Shari will, and she'll explain what she's doing step by step. So far, everything is looking amazing. We had one that kind of lost its paint coat, and that's okay. Because, everything is not always perfect when you are cooking food.
One more soldier.
Oh, we lost the soldier. Doggone it. It's okay. So I've seen a lot of flyers for events and stuff for this week. And shout out to my home chapter, Zeta Eta Sigma in Pontiac, Michigan. They are also having an event tonight, but I am here with you all, so I am missing it. But my heart is with them. My bachelor's, Claudia Johnson, who is a pretty awesome and amazing person. If you don't know her, you should get to know her because I love her a whole great deal. And she's been in my life, my whole Sigma life, and which is 18 years. It'll be 18 years next month that I will be in a sisterhood. And I had a time where I was gone and I'm back and I'm never going away again. I was told by my UCC, who was the past Grand Baptist, Deborah Catcher Smith, she told me don't ever leave again. And I said, yes, ma'am, I won't, because she gave me this look. I don't know if y'all know, she has this look that she gives you. Not when you're in trouble per se, because I wasn't in trouble. She was just like, don't leave. And I was like, okay, I won't. I'm not going anywhere else ever again, because I don't want you to look at me like you're looking at me right now. I'll just, yeah. So that was that. So if you can't hear, because I've been talking, but the potatoes are pretty much done. So we're gonna let those cool off. The meatballs are cool enough. The potato balls are cool enough. So next we're gonna go to the sweet potato hummus. So do we need to go this way?
That
We
way.
need to go this way.
Give us a couple seconds, please. Actually, I can talk about it on screen if you like.
I can move this way. We can turn slightly. Here we go.
Well, hey everyone. We got a little sneak peek of our next two recipes. Actually. Well, what we're gonna do is we have a food processor. I'm using the Ninja. It's very common, super relatable. You can get this at Sam's Club for like $100. So super duper non-specialty type of equipment. The metal blade is inside, it's inserted, it's plugged in. We are going to simply add the mashed sweet potatoes. With these sweet potatoes, I didn't do anything but add, I think, 2 tablespoons of butter when I mashed them. So I didn't do anything super special with them. They're naturally sweet enough.
No cinnamon?
No cinnamon with these at this point, just because we're making the hummus, so we can add that later on.
Okay.
I just wanted to give something that any of your sisters could baseline follow and do on their own.
Got you.
And then you can always add the razzle dazzle. I wanted to just make sure that if someone who's just picked up a sweet potato for the first time, put it in some water, steamed it, got it soft and mashed it down, would be able to literally create this recipe. So we have the sweet potatoes, we have the chickpeas. The chickpeas I've already rinsed and washed off camera. I already used some minced garlic. You can get this at any grocery store. 1 tablespoon is 1 clove of garlic. So
That's good to know. I did not know that.
a little bit of information. So this recipe, 1 clove of garlic is going to be added to this. Also, I've already portioned out the olive oil. We're going to throw all of that in there. So basically,
Boom.
we have seasoned sweet peas, chickpeas, and we want to put a dash of cayenne. So that was part of the reason why I held off on the sweets too, because this is naturally sweet. I didn't know if I wanted the cinnamon or anything to combat with the cayenne.
That probably wouldn't taste that good.
I like things a little spicier than usual, so I'm gonna put a healthy.
Whew.
Healthy.
It's about to be fire.
And we'll make sure everything lines up. So triangle with triangle and power. We are going to incorporate all of the ingredients to make sure it's smooth, because hummus is just made traditionally with just chickpeas, roasted chickpeas, and you can add roasted peppers or the garlic or leave it plain. But because we're making it with the sweet potatoes, the leftover, and remaking it, that's why we're trying to make sure everything is going from separate to quasi together to fully incorporated. So it's kind of cool to see the layers and how this all is going to turn. So you're going to see this fully incorporate from the bottom up. So keep that in mind too. Power again and another teaspoon of oil. See how it's coming together a little bit more. Don't be afraid. Not a conservative amount, but if you need to use more to get everything fully incorporated, it's better to add than to have too much of it. So even if I need a bit more, that's okay. It's coming up, it's going slowly, but effectively, I don't want to add much more oil to this because it's not a real mixture. It's kind of soft. is saying that, you know, we should
Just a
probably
little bit more.
So
Just
another tablespoon rather. Actually,
use a spatula.
yes.
And we're gonna scrape down the sides with the spatula. Scrape down the sides.
Beautiful.
Get incorporated. Scrape down the side. That's what happens when you use a Ninja. It makes everything look like baby food.
But it's a good thing it's hummus.
It is. That's how it's supposed to look. Smooth like a baby. Oh God, no.
Let me just press the
I would hope not. Me too.
I think that if you use maybe a hit of salt.
Ooh, the cayenne. It hit me.
Do you think we need a hit of salt or you think we're good?
Yeah, it's just like a pinch, like a pinch,
A baby pinch.
like a baby pinch.
So we're gonna finish it off. So that was pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
I just made hummus. Talking to you. We can go back this way.
See, all that cayenne you put in there, you about to choke.
Excuse me, the hummus has me going too. I'm sorry.
It was the cayenne.
So
she put that cayenne in there. She's like, I like it spicy. Now she over here choking.
A little embarrassing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Lauren talk to you for a few minutes while I plate these wonderful things up, and we're going to go into our last recipe, which is our drink to bring everything together.
A mocktail.
So
are we done with this?
Yeah, let me plate, okay. And then you just be fabulous. You talk to your sisters.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard because nobody can really talk back to me. So
you're one on the show.
Oh, most of the time I am. So, you know what, Central Region, I love y'all. And I'm super glad and proud to be a part of where it all began in the Central Region. And I'm very much looking forward to Centennial. I am on a committee for Centennial. I'm on the VIP Hospitality Committee. And I have been on this committee for a little bit, almost 2 years now, I would say. And there are so many things that I just really wish I could tell you right now, but I'm not trying to get in trouble with nobody. Like the past international grand ambassadors, Joanna Lovelace, who is over Centennial Planet. I don't want to be in trouble with anyone. However, I will say there are a lot, and I do mean a lot of fabulous things that are coming for Centennial. If you are not registered, please, I'm asking you to do so by December 31st. You do not want to miss what is going to be happening in July of next year. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of good times, lots of laughter, lots of hugs. You know, we ain't seen each other, some of us, in a couple years because our last bootleg was on the computer. And my last regional conference finished on the computer. My regional conference last year last year and this year is also going to be virtual. So I ain't got to see none of my, Facebook, Instagram, Sora, booze. I ain't seen none of y'all. I miss y'all, So it's one thing to see somebody on Facebook. or Instagram. It's another thing to be able to see them in person and give them a hug. So I'm just looking forward to Centennial because it's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain. So get ready, save your coins, get your outfits together. I keep saying I'm not gonna buy no new outfits, but since I became a life member, I just want to get my number put on everything. 1704, thanks. And I just, I'm excited. I am thrilled that we are turning 100. I know we haven't even made it to 99 yet. Shout out to us because we'll be 99 on Friday, and I will be on a beach, like I said. But I can't tell you where, but I'm gonna be on the beach in my colors, in a pen, with a hat on. It's gonna be great. She's gonna take this too, all of that.
Let's take that out.
Yep, because we're about to have a mocktail and it's gonna be good. And then if you want to add a little kick to your mocktail, throw some vodka in there. Tito's or tequila, whatever your preference is. Me, I'm a tequila girl. Just saying. But that's oh. See, she's so fancy. She got us all kinds of stuff. We're doing ginger beer and cranberry juice, and
we are
everything. I'm supposed to be on a diet, but I'm not on it today. Right now, I'm not on it. So,
well, we are doing a cranberry ginger fizz. Ooh, super duper easy cocktail to make. You can use any kind of ginger beer. This is my favorite. I found that this is my least favorite. But again, no judgment.
We're gonna put that one to the side
because
it wasn't that good. It was just okay.
it was there. It was there.
Not the best ginger beer, not the worst, but
it was there.
It was just okay.
So this is the perfect portion too. So 6.8 fluid ounces. I know the recipe said use 6, but that 0.8 is just gonna be what it is.
Who follows recipes to the letter? Not us.
Not us.
Hello.
Cracking this off. Yep. Make one for me, one for Warren.
What's this?
That's the can version of it.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was being fancy by giving you a bottle and a can, and I'd just rather tell you.
Get that one.
They're not paying me. That's how good it is, but
get that one from your local grocery store.
So for the sisters that happen to be pregnant or just not indulging this season, this is a great way to have that strong flavor without it being alcohol based.
Yeah.
I use 100% cranberry juice, but you can use a cranberry juice cocktail wherever you're at in your journey. Go
with it. Shout out to Jackie. She just had a baby, my Trey. She can't have any alcoholic beverages because she just had a baby and she's nursing.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
But so we're going to put this away and we're going to top this off with, not now.
There's a knock on the door.
A lime squeeze. I'm sorry. Like she says, I have 5 kids and they don't quite understand that mommy's working. So listen, we've done the best that we can. It's been about an hour. So
you're talking to an organization that's still mamas. So they get it.
Well, we have this to a slight stir. This is sweet potato, just to let you know. I'll just play this in sweet potato. But yes, this is our drink.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
We're gonna move that out of the way.
And
we're gonna move this out of the way too.
As we celebrate, we have our sweet potato hummus. We have some toasted pita. Literally just put this in the oven, no type of oil, no type of anything. Put it in like toast. Put it in for under 10 minutes for sure, 5 to 10 minutes. And got a nice crisp texture, something nice to dip it in. We also have our cranberry meatballs, which is a great alternative to the baby shower meatball. Maybe this might be the new wave. Check it out. And lastly, we have our fried mashed potato balls with
parsley.
Little parsley, get a little green going. I sprinkled a little extra
bacon
because
I saw
bacon.
her. She did.
And I top it off with a little extra salt and pepper. So these are 3 wonderful and non-expensive items, appetizers that you can make with your Thanksgiving leftovers. And you can also have a wonderful cranberry cocktail ginger fizz. Cheers. I hope you enjoy. I hope you had a wonderful time with us this evening. And I hope to see you again soon. Please, please, please definitely feel free to contact me via booking at Chef Show or chefshow.com.
What's your Instagram?
At Chef Show.
What's your Facebook?
At Chef Show.
Are you on anything else?
LinkedIn.
Okay.
Chef Show.
LinkedIn.
Anywhere that you can find Chef Show, type it in. If I'm on it,
that's her.
You'll find me. If I'm not, nudge me and say, sis, get your life. And then I'll just sign up.
Yeah, if not, just tell me and I'll tell her because I got her on speed dial. I would like to thank you all for coming to our Founders Day celebration as we remix some Thanksgiving traditional meals. And I hope you enjoy. I am once again Sarah Lauren T. Bates, life member number 1704, member of Zeta Eta Sigma in Pontiac, Michigan, in the great state of Michigan. I said that twice because we're awesome here. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy early Founders Day. Happy Veterans Day. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Happy Founders Day to 99 more.
Yes, 199 more.
199 more.
Cheers.
Okay. Oh, I had lime wheels for us too. To make them fancy.
Did you?
Yes.